If you haven't seen the video of this Lakers player, Jackson Hayes, putting hands on his girlfriend, Sophia Jamora, back from 2021, and apparently, like, nobody believed her back then. An interesting theme that none of these victims present as good enough to be believed. And then we see the Ring camera footage, and it's, like, really hard to watch. Not just because of, like, the stark height difference, because it's, like, such a blatant abuse of power, and it would be anyway, but it's just so egregious. And there's another guy there who I believe was his cousin just watching. He'd be like, yo, you gotta talk. Can you get his hands off her? What is wrong? And it begs the question, like, who are these men who are protecting these women who deserve it? Like, the full circle of it is, like, so whack because, I think a lot of times the threat that is looming over our heads, that men like to loom over our heads, is, oh, if you stay lonely, like, who's gonna protect you? Protect from who? Did you see the video? Her lover was going after her. She's trying to run away, and his cousin is watching. So who's going to step in to protect? She did everything that the patriarchy says you're supposed to do to get protection. Be pretty, be with a guy, give him chance after chance, and nobody steps in to protect her. And I think, like, the narrative that men like to push at single women is, who is going to protect you when the bear comes? But this is why the bear conversation comes back in. But I don't want to wake that guy who has been having better takes lately after his bad bear video. And she still gets no help. So it seems like it's a myth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this idea of protection that is like this trade-off for hetero relation and just subscribing to all of it. That is part of what I think a lot of, like, specifically red pill guys, like, throw at you. Like, oh, who's gonna protect you? Oh, who's gonna step in for you? If you want to be such a feminist and you want to be single and alone, like, who's gonna protect you? From who? Because that's some crazy stuff. And the cousin being there, if it is his cousin, regardless, a man watching this 7-foot man, I feel that also more women would step in. Then it's just like, I mean, I don't know. It's really sad to see, like, the fairy tale of the protection and the, if you do this then you will get this. It's just all a ruse. And it's a really hard video to watch. It makes me really sad, and we keep seeing this, and it's like in an interpersonal way. We're seeing these videos, like these intimate videos of what goes on, like, behind closed doors, or like it's heartbreaking.